Ruth Bass, and this is my new YouTube video. I really just wanted to talk about myself a little bit. I am many things, right? I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother. I'm retired Navy. I'm retired from the Department of Defense. But I want to have a YouTube video to talk about the things that I love, which is creativity, right? Making things, creating things. I'm a quilter. I'm a bag maker. And lately I've been what I'm going to call a paper artist. It could be like scrapbooking, but it's more than just scrapbooking once you see the stuff that we make. But I am standing in front of one of my favorite quilts. I'm really proud of it. And I'm just showing parts of me so you get to know me. I made this years and years ago, and I just think it's beautiful. So just so that you know, I love color. That's part of me. Thank you. Here I am up in my quilt room. I'm just showing you the bag area that I'm at, where I make my bags. I have a wall. I'm up in, it's sort of like a media room upstairs. And after some of my bags that I probably wouldn't sell or give away, but I have them against the wall on these shelves. I'm really proud of them, so I like looking at them, and they're so colorful. But this is another part of me. Here I am where I love to do my paper crafting. It's actually a sunroom that we enclosed about, I guess, 2 years ago. And it's gone through many different phases. It was never meant to be a craft room, but it is. Just half of it. The other half is like when the grandkids come over and they want to watch TV. Or I want to keep crafting and I can babysit them while they're right there. Anyway, I got into the paper crafts years ago doing scrapbooking back in the heyday. I even taught a couple classes at Hobby Lobby way back when. Then I took a hiatus away from it because the stores were closing and stuff like that. But I gave myself permission about probably like 1 or 2 years ago to not just do quilting and sewing because it's a pretty expensive hobby, honestly. And now, so I felt guilty doing anything else. And I'm like, I'm retired. I want to do it. I'm just going to do it and add it back into part of my hobbies. And that's what I did. I will say that I've gone from junk journaling to art journals, and I still like that, but the last 6 months I've like totally dived in and exploded into this more of a genre of these beautiful um, pieces of art that people are doing. I call it art anyway. Whether you're using it for scrapbooks, you're using it for just beautiful stuff to sit around. Maybe you're doing decorations. And I will tell you, I am addicted to swaps, meaning you're not swapping people, you're swapping things. Anyway, you make beautiful stuff. They make beautiful stuff and you exchange it. And most of these are at like online retreat, online, I should say online exchanges of people you meet in Instagram or Facebook, or you go to retreat and you already know ahead of time you're going to have a partner. These are the kind of things expected, for you to make and for you to receive, that kind of thing. And I love getting mail, happy mail, as we call it, is just, I just love it. I love it. I can't help it. So I think that's what keeps me into wanting to do this because it gives me a reason to create. And I'm not just doing it for something for me to look at. I'm trying to make something beautiful for somebody else. And I love the challenge of it because sometimes people come up with ideas or designers that you have to use and die cuts, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be interesting. And I will say, I have learned so much. So I'm very happy to do it. And like I said, Ruth Bass in San Antonio. And I hope you all follow me and join me and like what I do and give me feedback. And if you have questions, please reach out to me because I love learning. I love helping. That's really, I think, one of my missions in life is just to help others, just to make for them to be happy. But it makes me happy too. I can't help it. So from now on, you'll probably mainly just see my hands because that's how it is on YouTube. It is. Anyway, I plan on doing reveals. I plan on doing hauls because, man, I've been buying a lot of stuff. And I do want people to get the credit for what they do, what they send me, and then what I make for them. It's a pretty cool thing that I've discovered that people have been doing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's me. So, all right. Bye.